Hello, my YouTubers. This is the Almighty Albatraze with another review, and we'll be doing the. Where's the box? There it is. We'll be doing the review on. Hold on. Gotta get these guys all together. The Fantastic Four 3-pack. This is a really nice 3-pack, and I just knocked them down, didn't I? Because I'm bringing out the box. Now, I was supposed to get this Christmas, and when I opened the box, I was like totally psyched when I saw the picture right here, or not right here, on the back. Because they're like, oh yeah, Fantastic Four dressed in blue. And there's, what's his name? Commander Rick something Rogers, dang it, Commander Rogers. There we go. And I really want that set also, the Avengers 3-pack, 60s version. But I was totally stoked when I opened it. I look on the back, flip it around. They were all dressed in white. They were the Future Foundation versions. I was so mad. So then, a month later, I finally get the blue suited versions. So, here's the box. Box art's really, really nice. And I'll mention, which you probably already know, this is the very first time we're getting Miss Invisible Woman, or Susan Storm, or Susie, as Thing says. But, let's get to the figures themselves. We'll look at, let's look at my very first woman of the Marvel Universe figures I've gotten. Miss Invisible Woman. This is Reed Richards. She's a very, very nice figure, except I hate this new body, or the old body mold they gave us with her. I mean, we had the new body mold for X-23, and then we, there's a little plastic right here. We have the new body mold, and they didn't give us, they only give it to X-23, which I was super mad about, because I don't like this body mold. Just look, the hips look like a little too wide, and her articulation kind of sucks. But we'll get to that later. Let's get to the paint. This blue is very, very nice. Very nice deep blue. Probably true blue, but a little darker. Really more filled out. And the black. I wish they were long sleeves, but I got used to it. So I'm okay with it, because I wanted the human version of the Human Torch, but the blues on them do not match. Both of the blues, there's a dark version and a light version. They're both super rare. They don't match up with these blue, which kind of sucks. I wish he didn't freaking die in the comic series. Sorry if I spoiled that for you, but I wish he didn't die so we could get a Johnny Torch, Human Torch guy, human form. Because the only human form we have kind of sucks because his hair is all flared up. It looks like Goku or whatever. And his blue doesn't match up at all. But enough of ranting. The paint very nice. The floor's right there. Black lines all around. Boots. Other stuff. Hair, very nice, painted little browns around there. Pliable plastic, which is nice. Head sculpt I'm kind of meh about. I like it, but it's just something about it. Oop, I wasn't even looking. Just something about it. And articulation now, which sucks, because it's old. I was gonna do her ab crunch first, but ball jointed head, up and down a little bit, side to side. Ball hinge shoulders, yay, I guess. Single jointed knee, elbow, and wrist swivel, and no freaking bicep twist, which annoys me so much. I wish Hasbro would just remake this figure, but we're not going to get that for like another year or so for a single packed Invisible Woman. But I just annoyed by that, because you can't like get her into dynamic poses of like her. Well, let's see. Actually, you can. Actually, I take that back. Like her invisible force field. I know you can't get it into like her mind thing where she's trying to make a force field, but she can like make a force field like that or something like that. I don't know. It just sucks that we have no swivel in the bicep. Ab crunch. Swivel in the waist. Hip joints. Double jointed knees. And her ankles go side to side, up and down. That's it for her. Let's get to the next figure, which is Mr. Fantastic. And let's get to a size comparison real quick on these guys, or girl and guy. And I don't know, this is the old look of Reed Richards. Like, not old like gray hair man, like old like 60s. Sorry for the silence. But I don't like this female mold again, because the females are a little too short, but you can just say, because Mr. Fantastic is flexible man, he should be tall. So I guess they got away with that. But well, actually, put Iron Man right here. She's still short, and they're the same size. Oh wait, he's in armor. This headless man will do for now. Headless man. And actually, yeah. She is kind of average. Shorter than the men, actually. X-23 is not shorter than the men. The new mold is awesome. But let's get Iron Man out of there. Let's get to Reed Richards. Here's detail. Same kind of suit. Same everything. So nothing really to go around about. And 4's nice. Let's get to head sculpt, or articulation, I meant. Well, actually, let's get to the painting the head real quick, because that's the only different thing, really. There we go. White. I really like this gray, actually. It looks white around the camera. There we go. That's focus. I hate autofocus. I wish I had a manual focus. Very nice. Continues on around the back. Very nice head sculpt, very 60s. And his articulation now. Head king is on a ball joint, side to side, up and down very little. Ball hinge shoulder, bicep swivel, thank God. Single jointed elbow, wrist swivel, ab crunch. No waist swivel, which sucks. But ball jointed hip. A double jointed knees, and ankle can go all the way around and up and down. That's about it for him. And the Marvel Legends one, and I don't remember what series it was, but it was a Build-A-Figure, I think, where he's all stretched out. I would like to get that figure and paint his white black, so that like I can just have one overstretched, because he's overstretched already, so you can say he's bigger already. So I really want that figure, just because none of the Marvel Universe figures we got of Mr. Fantastic, which is only one other in the 2-pack of the Ultron Secret Wars, which I don't recommend unless you want an Ultron, but we're getting the Ultron later. That's green. This one, I think it's red in this pack. But his body is the body that they choose for him sucks, and his head sculpt's not that great either. But this one's freaking awesome. He's all skinny, because the other one's buff. This one's skinny, like he should be. And that's about it for him. Let's get to the thing, and this is the best thing we have so far. And this one's better than the I'll just say nothing right now. Very, very nice detail. All the other things, like, there was one in the 2-pack of Secret Wars, and he had a glossy finish to him, so it was, like, really annoying. I don't like glossiness on rock, unless it was supposed to be like a shiny rock, but he doesn't have shiny rocks. He has rough. And these are rough, so I like it. Very nice. It's a reuse of a mold, but there's differences I'll get to later. Sorry, I'm being silent for a little bit too long. Head sculpt, very nice. I like this better than the Marvel Legends head sculpt. I just love 3 3/4 inch for some reason. But this one, he looks very nice. And you got those blue eyes. I can't, stupid. I have a light, hold on. Let's just get this light right in there. Blue eyes, like I said. I wish the video cameras can capture what the eye can see, but no. Very nice blue pants. No 4 on it, but I'm okay with that. And rock continuing on the bottom, except for the feet. The feet are flat, which I don't like. But that's it for detailing. Articulation, ball, hinge, shoulders. The neck is like the Hulk's, but I forgive it because it's old. And ab crunch / swivel. Here's the hip, or I didn't get the elbows. Single jointed elbows, turn at the elbow. I can forgive it because it's big figure. Wrist swivel. The weird thing is I never knew Thing had 4 fingers. I always thought he had 5. So when I looked at the Marvel Legends one, I hated it because it had 4 fingers, which is weird because he always had 4 fingers for some reason. But he has 4 fingers here. Both closed fist. I like the both closed fist. And let's see, hip joints. The one on Hulk's, which I have right here, they suck like hell. Get that out of here. And these ones are slightly better. And what I mean by slightly, I like this figure more better because of these hip joints. They go forward and back a lot better than Hulk, or he don't move forward at all. These ones actually move forward a little bit. I can forgive it because it's a big figure and it's an old mold, and I like it. So yeah, spins at the thigh here, goes up like I said, very nice. Turns at the knee here and goes one single joint because he's a big figure, and the feet go swivel, swivel, and up and down. That's it for articulation. Let me talk about the other things. I think there's a 2-pack, I know, and he has like he's very classic 80s thing because he has the here's his legs, and then they right here there's rock, and then he is wearing like underwear thing, Speedo, which I don't like, and he has a white belt, so white. This one, and there's another one, I think it's single pack, I'm not sure, I think it's single pack, but he has the pants and boots. I like that version, but I just don't like for a Fantastic Four like display, I would rather have this one, the shorts, because the shorts are the best. This is like the best thing we have so far, in my opinion. Like, if you like the one with boots, go ahead and get that one. I don't know about the shiny, or no, it is rough. He has a rough finish instead of the glossy one the Secret Wars pack does. And this one has pants, or shorts. And the other one has pants with boots. So if you like the pants with boots ones, get that one. I don't know about the blue matching up with these guys. Girls, gals, guy and girl. Guy and girl. And I just like this one because he has the feet. Because I watched the 90s cartoon and he didn't have boots. So, after all that ranting, let's just stand these guys up with each other. Actually, no. Let's get to this one. Came with Herbie, the robot. And he is the computer in the Baxter building right now in the comic books, I think. Mostly, I think. Just because I'm not entirely sure right now what's going on because of Human Torch dying. And the Future Foundation and Spider-Man joining them. But here is the robot version of Herbie. He's like Jarvis right now as the computer in the home in the Baxter building. But here, sorry, that's my phone. I picked it up before I did this review. That's Anton again saying, "Done yet? Shut up, you." But here he is. He's very cute. Has a ball joint I've been fiddling around with. Very, very nice ball joint, actually. He could look up, look down. Has these little 3 rockets. As you... Hey. I don't know why I just did that. But very nice paint dealing. Very detailing. Very, very shiny. Silver. Little plug here. I don't know what that is. It looks like one of those cords you plug in, like, to the wall. Outlet cord thingy. I don't know what that is, but okay. And there's his orange face, his orange little thing in the chest, and his big fat beer gut belly. That power core, I guess. But he would fly around in, like, in the comic books. The only bad part about this, if you want him to stand, he's kind of hard too, because watch, look how much pressure. Actually, it'll be better from the side. Ready? Very little takes him to, like, fall. So that's the only bad part. So let's just stand him over here. And I'm not going to stand them all together yet, because there's one missing. Human Torch, which I got right here. Here. And this is the Secret Wars 2-pack with Wolverine. And this is my favorite Flamed On Human Torch. There's another version that's all translucent and black. I hate that version. I don't know why everyone's like, oh my god, this is so awesome. He's translucent and everything. I don't like it. It's just, it annoys me. Because, like, he's translucent, okay. But, he has the 4 on there, which you can see. Well, not on this figure, which you can see on the other figure. You can see it in, like, in black, which annoys me. You can see that because he's, like, on fire. You're not supposed to see that 4 on there. And here he is, Flamed On. I like this one so much. And the head is very nice. Very, very nice. I love this head sculpt. He's, like, all flamed on and everything. People, when he came in the Secret... piece of hair. When he came in the Secret Wars pack, the Mr. Fantastic that also came in the Secret Wars, people thought that this mold should be Mr. Fantastic's, which he did get. That's Invisible Woman, which he did get right now, but he didn't get it a little earlier in the Secret Wars, and that the mold that Mr. Fantastic had in the Secret Wars should go to him, because he's like stronger and younger than him. And he should get the stronger body look. But I like this skinny look, actually, just for some reason. He came with an accessory. None of those guys came with accessories, unless you count Herbie, but he's actually a character. But here is the little flame thing. I like it. I want 2 of them, though, which I will be getting, because I'm gonna... I hope we get a... There's no future plans for a Human Torch right now for some reason, because he died, actually. So, Marvel Comics, bring him back! You brought back Captain America somehow. But you can't bring back Johnny Torch, or what? But here's his flames. And very nice. I want a second version so I can, like, put him on his feet. Because it doesn't work with, like, 1 foot to make him look like flying. But there he is. And detail. Very nice red and very nice yellow flames around. Very nice muscle definition right here on the fade and everything. Sculpted flames on here, which makes it very nice to have. That's about it for detail. He's just red, black, and yellow. So, articulation. It's actually pretty standard. Ball hinge shoulders, bicep swivel, one hinge joint elbow, and a glove wrist swivel thingy, and a ball jointed head. Doesn't look up very well, which I'm okay with. And ab crunch, side to side and everything. Ball jointed hips, double jointed knees, and only up and down at the foot. Yep, this is the most standard body of the Marvel Universe. You can tell because right here. If it does that, that's the most standard body of the Marvel Universe. Which I'm okay with. Of a male. Female only has one mold until X-23. Such a nice figure. I should get it. That's about it. So let's get them all together now. Here's the Human Torch. Here is, oh, he should go on the right, yeah. And then the Brute himself, Rockhead. I don't know what they call him in the comics for his nickname. Matchstick, don't know. Sorry. I know he's Matchstick. Or Hothead, I think they called him once. I don't remember. But I know they call him Matchstick. Or Thing does. And Stretch right here. Mr. Fantastic. Oh. These figures that are skinny are kind of hard to pose. Let's get them back into. And let us not forget the very first time we get a Invisible Woman. I keep knocking this figure. Oh, it's a burden because all figures do that. When you try to pose them, they just fall down. But there they are, the Fantastic Four. And that's my favorite Human Torch. Everyone thinks, or most people think, that the translucent one goes with them, but he doesn't really. That one's the best. But there they are. And, oh, I forgot Herbie. Hey, Herbie. Little cutesy robot. There you are. But there you guys are. That's it for the review. Long review. 23 minutes. Wow. Well, this is the amateur... I said amateur filmist, didn't I? I'm sorry. This is the almighty Albatraze here signing off.